Thank you for joining this lesson, number 20 on transformations. We are told that on the grid provided, draw the square whose vertices are A, 6, -2, B, 7, -2, C, 7, -1, and D, 7, -1. D is 6, -1. So I already have the Cartesian plane. So I'm going to directly plot the coordinates. We can see A is 6, -2. So A is here, 6, -2. Then B is 7, -2. 7, -2. Then we have C being 7, -1. 7, -1, this point. 7, -1. The other one is 6, -1. 6, -1, which is here. So this is A, B, C, D. So that is the coordinates of the square. Let me join them to come up with the square. Remember to subscribe to this channel and to also share links with friends. After the square has been plotted, now we are instructed, part B, on the same grid to draw ABCD prime, the image of ABCD under an enlargement scale factor 3, center 9, -4. So the first thing is to identify the center of enlargement, 9, -4. So this one is the center of enlargement. This is the center of enlargement, 9, -4. One thing we should again understand is that when the scale factor is positive, the image and the object are usually on the same side of the center. Therefore, for us to enlarge, we're going to join all the points to the center. So we join B to the center and we prolong it to the same side. So from B to the center, B to the center, from B to the center, let me use a very straight line. B to the center, then I extend the line like that from B to the center. Then for me to enlarge, I'll have to pick the distance from the center to where B is. That is the distance. Then now, because the scale factor is positive 3, now I'll move 3 times towards the direction where the image is. So 1, 2, then 3. 3 times from the center so that I may get the image. So B prime is here. B prime is there. Then I also do the same for D. From the center, let me continue prolonging this line. You can see D is joining the center using the same line. Using the same line. Therefore, from D to the center, then I move 3 times. So from center, we've 1, 2, 3. So this is where D is. D is here. So this is where we'll have D prime. So that is where D prime is. Yes. We do the same for a coordinate like C. We join C to the center, then we prolong. This is the center, this is the C. Then we do a very straight line. Yeah, from center to C. Produce a line like that. Then now we're going to move 3 times due to the scale factor. This is the distance from center of enlargement to where C is. So 1, 2, 3. So that is where the third time is. Therefore, I'm going to have my C prime at that point. I finish with coordinate A, whereby I'll have to join A to the center of enlargement A to the center, then I prolong now. Then I just prolong like that. Just prolong like that. Then I'll have now to stand at the center. Then I connect A like that. That is the distance now. With the radius now I can move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So that is where exactly A prime is going to lie. So A prime is going to be at that point. So now we can join the coordinates and come up with the image after enlargement. Scale factor +3 and center 9, -4. So this is the square I'm getting after enlargement. This is the square I'm getting after enlargement. That is the square I'm getting after enlargement. That is the enlarged square. A, B, C, D. Then now, the next thing is to see what part 2 is asking us to do. A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, D double prime. The image of A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. And a reflection, the line x equals to 0. So line x equals to 0 is the y-axis. So we are going to reflect along the y-axis. So for us to reflect, we should know that after identifying the mirror line, this is x, this is y equals to 0. So we need x equals to 0, which is the y-axis. This is the line x equals to 0. Therefore, to reflect, we move an equal distance from where a point is to the mirror line to the same equal distance on the other side. So from D to the mirror line, it is just lying on the mirror line. So it is going to remain where it is. D prime remains there, and A prime is also going to remain there, double prime. Then B is going to move an equal distance to the opposite side. So from B to the opposite side, an equal distance. So B prime is going to be here, double prime, such that from the mirror line to B is the same as from the mirror line to the image of B. Then we do the same for C. We take C to the other side, an equal distance. So C is going to be at a point here, C double prime. So we're going to have the square after reflection like that. So that is the reflected image now. This is where it is going to be. So this is the first image. This is the second image. This is the object. That is the object. That is reflection. Then we are also having A triple prime, B triple prime, C triple prime, D triple prime. The image of A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, D double prime, and a rotation of 90 degrees, positive 90 degrees, about 0, 0. So the center of rotation is 0, 0, and the angle of rotation is 90, and the direction is anti-clockwise. Positive rotation means anti-clockwise. Therefore, we are going to join all the points to the center, which is origin. Then we turn in the anti-clockwise direction according to the positive sign. So when I join A to the center, I will turn 90 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. So from the line which is joining A and the center of rotation, I move 90 degrees, and you discover I'm going to follow this direction. So this is how I'm going to move when I measure 90 degrees. That is how I'm going to move. These are 90 degrees. So with 90 degrees there in the anti-clockwise direction from A to the center, after measuring the angle and equal distance. So these are 2 complete squares. I need to move another 2 complete squares, and my A triple prime is going to be found there. That is A triple prime. I'm also supposed to join D with the center. So I drop a line to the center, Then I measure again 90, which lies on the same line. Then I'm going to move an equal distance. So this is a 5. So I move 5 complete squares to this side, to this point. So this is going to be my D triple prime. D triple prime. Then now I do the same for C and B. For C and B. Therefore, I'm going to bring C to the center of rotation. Then while at the center, I measure 90 degrees. While at the center, I measure 90 degrees at this point, like that. I measure 90 degrees and I produce that line. 90 degrees, I produce the line. So let me just consider the angle again. 90. That is the center. So 90 is going to lie here. Sorry for that inaccuracy. That is where 90 is going to lie. Therefore, now I produce 90. Then I consider the same distance from center to where C is. I transfer that distance to this side. And I'm going to have, at this point, my C triple prime. Yeah, C triple prime. Again, I will need to do the same. Remember, this is my 90 degrees. I need to do the same for B. I bring B to the center. B to the center. I bring B to the center. Then I prolong a little bit so that I may measure angles. Then standing at this point, I measure an angle of 90 in the anti-clockwise direction. In the anti-clockwise direction, yeah, from B to the center. So that is the point. So I produce the line now from this point. I produce that 90 degrees. So now I'll be standing at the center so that I measure from B to the other side. So this is where B is found. That is where B is. So it means I will have to connect my B triple prime now with all the other coordinates of the third image so that I may get the rotated image. So this is the third image. That is the third image. So this is from the object, an enlargement, then we reflected, and now we have rotated about the origin. Thank you for following. Subscribe and share.